In the context of the protests surrounding the awarding of the Nobel Peace Prize to Maria Corina Machado, our special envoy in Norway, Yunus Soner, has further details.
Good evening from Oslo, capital of Norway, where a huge debate is ongoing about this year's Nobel Peace Prize given to the ultra-right-wing Venezuelan politician Maria Corina Machado. We are right now in front of the Nobel Institute here in Oslo. This is the place where the decisions on the Peace Prize are being taken. We must remember that this is Norway's decision, but the foundation of Nobel is a Swedish institution. And as if that was not enough, we have a guest here from Denmark who is taking part in this protest, which you can see in the background. And I would like to ask you, Mona, why are you protesting here against this decision?
We are protesting here because we don't think a peace prize will be appropriate to give to a warmongering woman who says she will sell out her country's values to the United States. She is a warmonger, and you don't give peace prize to warmongers. And I think it's very important to protest against this, and I think this Nobel Prize has no value after this.
Thank you very much. So this is a huge debate ongoing. There has been, this march is now moving to another spot to have a roundtable and the conference. Several arguments have been presented against this Nobel Committee's decision. One was that it is against the will of Alfred Nobel, as he left this in his last will, and there has been a legal complaint against it presented to the Swedish authorities. Those persons demand that this Nobel Prize is cancelled and the money given back to the foundation, because they say that the Nobel Prize was never about establishing democracy somewhere, but only about peace. Secondly, as we heard from Mona, others also said that Machado has done nothing to favor peace. Quite the opposite. She has been famous for inviting military intervention, and these days, with all the US threats directed against Venezuela, it's additionally ridiculous, they say, to give that person a Nobel Prize. So this is the second point, with the second rejection, and the protests are ongoing, and the Norwegian and the Scandinavian public opinion seems to be a little bit in debate about whether this prize was given to a right person. Some even question, as my guest just did, the value of the prize itself. A clear scandal that we heard on this manifestation, on this protest gathering right now, was no peace prize for warmongers. And should those who claimed that it was given unrightfully according to the will of Alfred Nobel get right, before the civil servants, the Swedish one, who will examine the case, that would be, of course, an incredible defeat for Machado if she had to give back the prize money and if that prize would be cancelled. But anyhow, this year's Nobel Prize has caused more discussion and has cast a bigger shadow on the prize itself than on the country it was aggressively attending to on Venezuela.
In this context,